This is Jim Emter, Van Ahn Co, Alexandria, Minnesota, with your closing grain and livestock comments for June 19th, 2020. Corn market up 1.5 today, beans up 3.5, Chicago wheat down 2 1/4, Minneapolis wheat down 1/2, and Kansas City down 1/4. On the week, corn up 2.5, soybeans up 5 1/4, Chicago wheat down 20 3/4, Minneapolis down 11, and Kansas City down 20 1/4. So for corn and beans, just trying to hold in here, trying to get above some key areas of inflection, and we have achieved that job at least to finish the week. Now the question is, can we carry through next week? If we can, and we did get good closes today, we originate these price counts at 346 and then 360 for old crop corn July, and then for new crop D's 355, 366, and 384. So we really feel those are the areas that you're going to want to zone into now that we've got some good closes above these key inflection points. The key is going to be, though, having a reasonable Monday forecast, seeing buyers show up and seeing if this China demand comes to fruition. China was around saying that they could open up 5 million metric tons of imported corn potentially out of the U.S., so that kept that corn market's interest here today. The soybean complex, you're looking at $8.82, $9, and $9.34 as July price counts higher, $9.20, $9.50, and $10.04 for the new crop. So the bean market a little more lofty in those expectations if we can put together a good start to next week. Obviously, we stand only a week and a few days before the June 30th crop report, and that'll be another big one. Minneapolis wheat market could be another main feature here. North Dakota very dry in the western parts, and price counts there for spring wheat 549, 562, and 585. Really depends on what kind of rains they get this weekend in North Dakota. That'll be very important to the spring wheat and barley crops. Feeder cattle down 42.5 on Friday, up 145 on the week though. Live cattle down 137.5 on Friday, down 137.5 on the week. Hog market down 145 on the day on Friday, up to the tune of 40 cents on the week. When you look to live cattle trade, 101 pretty much summarizes that, 160 on the dress side. Cutouts were kind of under pressure here late this week. That might drag on cash again for one more week. Otherwise, slaughter pace kind of picking up here, and exports were good, but we're still trailing a little bit behind last year on the cattle side of things. Over in hogs, hog index right around that $45 level. I had to peek at the sheet there. $45 level on that hog index. That's down $4 from last week. So that's why we've seen pressure on the board and the inability to get going. Pork cutout, though, did recover here late in the week. Slaughter pace, as you look to that, is closing the gap here, but we need to have strong exports with that slaughter pace picking up, or else we start building those freezer stocks. So we just need to watch that equilibrium in hogs, and they're just not that quite bull catalyst yet because we haven't seen that big China demand. This has been Jim Emter, Van Ahn Co, Alexandria, Minnesota. Trading in futures and options involves risk of loss and is not suitable for all producers. Past performance is not indicative of future results. This is a solicitation. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday.